The amazing thing about taxidermy is that you get to make the animal exactly the way it was in nature. My approach is slightly different. When I put the hide on, I'm doing it traditionally. I'm doing the gluing the way a taxidermist would. I'm doing the stitching the way it would. I'm lining up all the features so that they're very true to the animal. But the human face changes the hierarchy. We're not viewing a creature or viewing something that really reflects us. I use the real animal's hide. I don't buy fresh hides. I buy hides that no one has used. And I'm repurposing them for my artwork. This is typical of a hide that I would use, where there's damage to the hide, particularly the face. You'll see there's the bullet hole, sort of burn marks around it. Almost immediately, bugs will start to eat the nose and eyes of the animal, so there might have been a little damage. So this one's beautiful. It has its flaws, but that's okay. It probably was not going to be mounted by a taxidermist because of the problems, but for me, it's perfect. The hides are unbelievable. It is amazing the way these animals come together. And that I definitely want the viewer to get to enjoy and marvel over the fact that that was done in nature. It wasn't something that I created. When I'm stitching it together, I want to make sure you can read the skin as pores and oils like we read our own skin. It's really important that I'm using the animal's facial skin back over its face, just transformed. I want to leave as much animalness on the face using all the patterns and everything. Every detail of our face evolved to be so communicative. The whites of the eyes, the hair removed from the face, everything brought forward, and it sort of was able to increase our civilized communication through reading a face that could give really complex expressions, and then that changed the way we interacted with one another. The face is white plastic clay called Sculpey. I have a model sit and freehand sculpt the face and putting the leather on it. I don't want the face to be monstery at all. I want a balance between it being really appealing and something familiar, and also being really unfamiliar. It can be unnerving to have the human face staring back, but I try to make the eyes a really beautiful part of the face. The lids with the animal's real lashes, and that's sort of a beautiful combination between human and animal. Some people say, thanks for the nightmares, Kate Clark, and other people say, thanks for the compassion, Kate Clark, so I get the full range of people really appreciating the work and reading a positive message into it, and other people taking sort of a faster glance at it and saying, how could you do that? I really want to go beyond the shock value, and curiosity keeps a viewer looking long enough so that they have more than just an initial reaction, that they actually find meaning in the work the way I really want them to.
I love the body, I love the face, but for some reason it's the ears and the antlers that trigger me. I'm not sure why. I think that's the animal part, right?
Yeah,
right. It's personal elements of my face, that this keeps it in the animal world.
The animal kingdom. It's unlike anything else that we connect with and relate to. I think there's a celebration in talking about the connection. There was a time where people really knew for necessity what was happening in the natural world. And now we don't have that necessity, and the other things that are conveniences in our lives totally outweigh that understanding. And possibly we're really missing it.